I probably have already told you this, but to anyone who doesn't know, when I first debuted, I was halfway through my third year of a film unit at university. I was studying film, and that was my focus, and I was very keen on like my projects and my essays and stuff. But then during the break, the Christmas break between first and second semester, I debuted as a member of NIJISANJI, and I continued going to lectures, but most of them were online at that point. And to be honest, my focus shifted so much, I wound up dropping out in the end. I was one semester away from getting a degree, but I dropped out. I literally could not focus on university anymore. This had taken such an immense priority. And in the end, I think that that was the right decision to make, because let's be honest, if I had been also focusing on a full-time university degree at the same time as one of the most fundamental periods of my life, it would not have been as successful as it was. You know, I don't think I would have boomed and shot up to be the most subscribed in EN. I don't think that I would have been able to work on as many projects. I think that I would have been a bit scatterbrained and quite stressed at the same time. So I'm glad I made that choice in the end. I'm not sure if I'm able to go back and finish the same degree. I'm not sure if I'll be able to just go back and like resume maybe from the beginning of my third year. I'm not sure if that's possible, but I'm thinking that once I have time, you know, years and years from now, if I am ever not streaming anymore, I think my plan will be to not stop streaming. I think that what I want to do eventually, once I've like banged out all of the major projects that I want to do, and I've sort of, you know, once all of my lore is out there in a complete, cohesive and compelling story, or rather that I've told the truth of my life, that I will keep streaming more as like a part-time thing. Like I'll come online to keep in touch with you guys, and I will, you know, play games if I fancy playing them, but maybe shift my focus back to film, because at the end of the day, that is my dream, you know. That's the thing that I thought about for a while, of like staying here for a good number of years, but it always was on my mind of like, I want to go back to film someday. But every time I thought about like the idea of graduating, it just made me feel so sad. So I think that like maybe just streaming on a lesser schedule once I'm like back to work would be nice, you know. If I ever was to stream less, that's not going to happen for a very long time, like years and years away. I'd like to do a master's, hopefully. There are a lot of really high-end, sort of like very special film schools in the UK that do. I'm also very interested in maybe New York, actually, because I do really like the US, and New York is a really interesting place to me. I've only been once, and I'd like to go again. So there's a lot of like really great film schools in the US. So maybe doing a master's would be good for me. I just have to think about like, you know, the right steps for that. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool. New York's pretty wild, yeah, you know, but then very inspiring. And you know, I'm used to city life at this point. Then again.